Hey everyone, quick question. How many times have you heard someone say, practice makes perfect, and then you practiced once and said, okay, why am I still terrible? Well, today we're fixing that, once and for all, because there's a secret ingredient most English learners miss: repetition. Yep, that boring-sounding word that actually separates fluent speakers from frustrated ones. Stick around. By the end of this episode, you'll not only know why repetition works, but you'll have a fun way to make it a part of your daily English life. Oh, and yes, we'll laugh a little too, because who says English learning can't be fun? Welcome back to the English Podcast. I'm your host, Leo, your friendly lion who never stops talking, especially in English. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because we make English learning fun, natural, and sometimes even awkwardly hilarious. And today, I've got someone really awesome with me. She's smart, she's sharp, and she probably repeats her coffee order more times than she repeats English sentences. Please welcome Emma.
That's true, Leo. I say 1 latte, no sugar, at least 3 times every morning, because baristas never listen the first time. Hey everyone, I'm Emma, and I'm so excited to talk about one of my favorite topics: how repetition can make your English flow naturally.
So Emma, most learners think repetition is just saying something again and again like a robot. But that's not really what we mean, right?
Exactly. Repetition isn't about mindless copying. It's about smart repetition. When you repeat phrases with understanding, your brain starts connecting the rhythm, tone, and meaning. That's how native speakers sound smooth. Not because they memorize, but because their brain recognizes patterns through repetition.
So basically, repetition is like going to the gym for your mouth muscles.
Yes. Exactly. When you repeat, how's it going? Or, you know what I mean, 10 times in real conversations, your mouth learns the motion. Your tongue becomes fit, like a tiny athlete of pronunciation.
Tongue gym. I love it. So repetition equals fluency workout. And that's why phrases like actually, to be honest, they come out naturally when you've heard and said them repeatedly.
Right. That's how you build muscle memory for language.
Okay, story time. I once had a student who literally repeated every single word I said. Like, I'd say, "Good morning, class," and they'd say, "Good morning, class," right after me. For 2 months, that guy sounded like my echo. But guess what? After 3 months, he spoke smoother than most learners.
Oh yeah, that's the Parrot Technique. You copy native speakers, TV shows, YouTube videos, even your teacher, like a parrot. It feels silly, but it builds confidence and fluency. The brain learns by mimicking real sounds.
So you're saying it's okay to sound like a parrot as long as you're not repeating "Polly wants a cracker" every time.
Exactly. If you repeat smart phrases, you sound fluent. If you repeat random nonsense, you just sound like a confused bird.
Let's get a bit scientific here. Repetition actually builds neural pathways in your brain. It's like your neurons are starting building highways for frequently used English phrases.
Yeah, that's called neural patterning. Every time you say a phrase, the connection between those neurons gets stronger. That's why native speakers don't translate. Their brain has direct roads for "how are you?" or "that's interesting."
So when learners complain, "I understand English but can't speak," it's because those speaking roads aren't built yet?
Exactly. They've only been reading or listening, not repeating. You have to say it out loud, again and again, to make those roads permanent.
Okay, let's give our listeners a few practical repetition hacks. Because if someone starts saying hello 50 times a day, people might call the police.
True. Here are smarter ways. Shadowing. Listen to a 10-second English clip and speak along with it. Same tone, same speed. Chunk practice. Repeat short chunks, not full sentences. Example, "I'm not sure." You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Daily mini rehearsal. Before sleeping, repeat 5 to 6 phrases you use during the day. Fun repetition. Use music, movie lines, or memes. The more emotion, the better retention.
That's gold. And I'll add one. Record yourself. When you listen again, you'll hear what your brain misses while speaking. It's like being your own English coach.
Totally. And repetition doesn't mean boring. If you say something in different moods, happy, angry, sarcastic, your brain stores it deeper because emotion is the glue for memory.
That's why I still remember "I'll be back" from Terminator. I repeated it like 100 times in front of the mirror.
Repetition isn't just for beginners. Even native speakers use it unconsciously. We repeat our favorite phrases, jokes, expressions. That's how our speaking style forms.
So repetition builds personality in language, not just accuracy. That's deep. And I think that's what most learners miss. They think repetition equals boring, when actually repetition equals your English fingerprint.
Exactly. And if you repeat phrases that express you, your humor, your thoughts, you'll sound natural, not mechanical.
So if I keep repeating, "I love coffee, but coffee doesn't love me," does that make me a fluent poet?
Yes, Leo, you're officially a caffeinated poet.
All right, friends, we've talked about everything. Why repetition works, how to do it, and how to make it fun. Now it's your turn. This week, I want you to pick 5 English phrases and repeat them every day, in front of a mirror, during a walk, or while making your coffee. And trust me, your fluency will grow faster than you think.
Yes, and don't just repeat the words, repeat the emotion, tone, and energy, because that's how you turn repetition into real conversation power.
Exactly. So if you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button, comment "I'm practicing daily" below, and share this with your English learning friends. And remember, your words become natural when your practice becomes habit.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And don't forget, even if you repeat mistakes, it's okay, because mistakes are just repetition's cousins. They help you grow too.
Love that! This is Leo and Emma signing off from the English Podcast. Keep repeating, keep learning, and keep smiling. See you next time.